Web scraping. What is that and why do we need it? We will talk about web scraping and why we need it for our online business. I am David and
I am MPJ.
And you're watching DevTips.
What is web scraping?
Web scraping is that you surf to some website and start scraping the information and putting it into some kind of database in your own structured data. So you're basically copying data from another place.
You're kind of using something that isn't an API as an API. It's kind of like a dirty API.
Let's just go to eBay. Search for synthesizers. And I would like to build a list of what are current prices for synthesizers. But eBay, they don't provide an API for me to get the prices. So then I would just have to resort to go through all this list of synthesizers and try to extract certain parts. I want to extract the price, and I would like to extract which synthesizer it is and perhaps which rating it has. This episode is sponsored by Brilliant. Thank you, Brilliant. They're a website that teaches you to think like a computer scientist. Instead of passively watching videos, they have interactive challenges with a sense of progression. So it's gamified in a way, which makes it fun to learn because you're trying to beat their system.
Oh, can I do this one? Use brilliant.org/funfunfunction.
Oh, DevTips. This is DevTips.
Shit! Use brilliant.org/DevTips.
DevTips.
When you sign up. That will give you 20% off the annual subscription if you are one of the first 200 people that sign up.
And that link is also in the episode description. Thank you, Brilliant. And now let's get on with the show.
Yes.
So what we want to do is we are building the online business. And the online business is a comparison of different agencies. And I've been talking about web agencies like web developers and web design agencies. But let's just face it. I've been working in analysis and SEO and stuff. So I'll just go to, for this example, we'll try to web scrape Google Marketing Platform Partners, which is like Google Analytics certified partners in Sweden that offers web analytics stuff. So we want to scrape this list of different agencies. And scraping is really that we want to just extract things like everything here belongs to this agency.
Yep.
We have their logo here, and we have their name here, and they have some kind of certification here, and here is where they are located. We would like to extract this and put this into our Firebase database. For me, I don't know, where do I start? Do I start with just scraping it, or do I start with thinking about, should we have a service that does this, or should our website do this? Like, how do I even start? What is the best approach?
Last week we did a horrible failure where we tried to use the Twitter API in order to extract things out of the I tried to extract some stuff out of my Twitter feed, and we assumed that it would be easy. Which turned out to be a mistake. Like, it would have been saved us a lot of time if we just had actually looked into like how feasible is this.
Yeah.
So I think that it would be interesting to just first, our objective here is to extract a list of these partners. We basically want their names and perhaps the logos, right?
Yeah. Should we just do this with the console and just do JavaScript
here let's
and get the list?
Yeah, let's try to write the pieces of code that extracts
okay,
these
so
first.
Command-Alt-J to get the console, right? No, that's in Chrome.
Cool.
Command-Alt-I. So here we have it.
First thing that we're gonna do is just find the title of the first element. We're gonna do the list later, but we're looking for the title now. That's our objective, title.
I did a video on this, but I already forgot. What is it? Document.query-selector all. Then we get many of them. So we will just use a CSS selector here.
Yeah, so we need to get like the parent here.
I'm just going for the H3 title.
All right, fair enough.
What do we get here? Node list. Things here. Here we have the first one. Then we have the second one. I can't see.
Yeah.
We have them multiple times, it seems. Why is that?
That's weird.
Here we have that one, And then we have another one. I don't know where that is.
Like scroll down the list and see where, if there are more of them. Also, everything has like 3 instances of. Why would it do this? That's super peculiar. And they're all.
Could it be some kind of responsive thing? Okay, let's do like this. So now we're in the expected, and if I search here, I think I can search for selectors.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Chrome DevTools is so powerful. Like there are so many things in it that it's just mind-bogglingly cool how you.
Actually, this is Safari DevTools, but it's WebKit, so I guess I don't know if that's the same browser.
No, they're not the same anymore. But they're both very impressive, really.
So here we have the first one, and then we have the second one.
Okay.
Div class glue filter result retail partner card non-modal compact.
All right.
Compact landscape.
Yeah. So
okay, I'm pretty sure that's it.
This is a responsive thing.
Yeah, it's a responsive thing. Okay. So
fine.
Anyhow, then we can sort of assume that we will get them twice, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, or we will select them out and get like only the landscape ones.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm a mobile first guy. I will only get the compact ones.
Sure.
Okay, so we have the glue filter compact logo, and then everything is underneath. So we'll have something like, let's just do the div.compact and get the titles underneath.
Sure.
See what happens. Now we got 12 instead of 24.
Cool.
So this is good.
So let's have a look at them.
That's it. One.
Yep.
Unique. Another unique. Third unique.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got them.
All right, cool. Can we run a map on these?
Map.
Don't think that we have a map here, but...
let's just call it partner.
And the,
so what do we want me to do with this?
So
I get
array,
this.
like just the partner.inner text.
Okay.
Exactly. That probably won't work because
map is undefined.
The map is not a method on the node list here. So we need to convert the node list to an array first. Like this is literally the first sentence.
It can also be converted to an array using array.from.
Brilliant.
So I just do like this, array.from.
Yep.
And then we map that part.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
All right, cool.
So we have the list.
Yeah. Can we also do another map where we get rid of all of those line breaks?
Can't we just trim this?
Will that work? Okay, cool. That works.
Yeah, it works. Okay, so now we have all the names. Oh, we don't have all the names. I just want to clarify that because we only have the first part. So that's another thing with scraping, that we have to go through this pagination eventually. Yeah. But
follow that.
Right now we're trying to get this list.
Fair enough.
So we have the list.
Yeah, so this is a good time to take a break.
Coffee almost ready.
Whoops.
Okay, it's ready. Coffee. Okay. I'm here again.
Fika time.
Back to
kanelbulle.
You haven't?
Nom 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 nom. All right. So why the fuck didn't you get any? Jesus, my mic is dropping here. Like, why didn't you get any kanelbulle? You knew that we were gonna do kanelbulle today, and now I'm all self-conscious about my diabetes and fat-inducing diet.
I have no real explanation apart from this is the same reason why I didn't get any toilet paper, nor toothpaste, nor anything. It's just because I forgot to go shopping.
Oh, fair enough.
And I went to a concert last night, so I didn't go shopping. Did we drop Matthias? I think we dropped Matthias. Too bad. Hello, Matthias. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's not my internet, it's your internet. Let's look at this. Click here to return to the video call, but I am in the video call. Matthias? Matthias? Hello? What we have done is...
So we have the titles of the agencies, and that was pretty much what we expected. We had to convert the node list that you get from query selector all into an array, and then once we had that, we could map over it and extract the inner text. And there were a bunch of line breaks in that, so we trimmed it. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so the next objective is to extract the image as well.
We have an image here. It's in the landscape or compact, whatever. I wonder if it's in the compact. Open the compact.
Yeah, so they might not have it in the compact, or they might have.
We don't know.
They might have a lower resolution one.
Yeah, they have an image.
Is it the same?
Yeah, it seems sort of the same.
Okay, cool. We're not all that picky at this moment.
No, we're not very picky at all.
Just it's important to follow the heuristic of get it working, then get it, then improve it. Otherwise, it's so easy to just get stuck for eternity on details.
Yeah. So let's do the query selector here. We want to find. Well, no. Let's do it like this. We try to find it here with the writing a query selector here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we want to find
an image.
We knew that we wanted in a div.compact.
No, that didn't work.
Well, it does. It says 12 matches, but I want it to find the match. I want it to show the matches.
Oh, perhaps this is because Safari is a piece of shit. Maybe.
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 Oh, maybe it didn't show anything. Okay, so that works.
Yeah. So maybe there isn't a logo.
There is a div logo.
Yeah, but not right below.
No, but I didn't. This means right below.
Oh, okay.
This just means somewhere below.
Huh.
Now it finds. I don't know. I had to refresh. Okay, it has that one. And then underneath there's a logo wrapper. And there's an aref. And then there's an image. So let's just go for the
image.
Straight for the image.
Cool.
So we have 12 matches.
Sweet. So then we want to extract those, do this, it's more or less the same thing as we did, but instead of extracting the inner text, we want to grab the src attribute.
Yeah, so let's just wrap this in to convert this node list to an array, because on the array we have the map function.
Yeah.
And we have, for each logo, let's just return the logo, and we have the image element, so we can just extract logo.source, right? Let's try that. Here we got.
Cool. Seems like we have it.
So here we have the images.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, sweet. I think that we're ready to write the script that extracts this, actually.
Yeah.
So let's write a node script.
So Visual Studio Code?
I think so, yeah. Command-Shift-P.
Command-Shift-P.
It's like the super shortcut in Visual Studio.
Open new terminal.
I think that works, yeah.
Like that one.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, and then that means it opens a terminal outside. You want create integrated terminal. Like I tend to...
New integrated terminal.
Yeah, I tend to write CIT and then it finds it.
Okay.
Create integrated terminal.
Okay, here we are. So let's go to... I have a code directory.
Yeah.
And here just make the... Scraper. Okay, so now we're in Scraper, and then I just create a file.
Yeah.
Touch scrape.js.
Sure.
Scraper.
There we go, and then open that folder using Visual Studio with a big blue button there. All right, so what we want to do, we need some kind of browser here. Some fake browser to control. I'm not sure what people use nowadays, but in my old days we used, what's it called? Phantom?
I think Phantom is obsolete. I don't think, you do that anymore. Okay, let's just see here. Let's Google...
Headless browser.
Headless browser. Google Chrome Puppeteer.
Oh, we can show Chrome.
Should we just do this?
Yeah, let's look a little bit in the docs. This looks to me like what we need, right?
Yeah, so here is a screenshot, but I'm pretty sure that we can do other things than screenshot.
Let's actually just do exactly that. Let's try to get a headless browser up now. Like, this is our separate little task. We want to screenshot this Google's marketing platform partners. God, they have a long-ass title. That's our...
Okay, so in the scraper, let's just copy-paste this stuff.
Yep.
Require Puppeteer. So we would have here in the terminal, we would have to install that. npm install Puppeteer. Where do you write? -- save. Writing the -- save creates that JSON thingy.
Yeah. You don't actually need to write -- save anymore.
I don't?
Nope. It's not needed in the new versions of npm.
83 megabytes?
It's because it's downloading the entire Chromium.
Okay, cool.
Oh, so it actually keeps its own instance of Chromium. It's nice that it doesn't assume that you have it in your system.
That's downloading, and we want to go to the path here, which is our path that we were just...
Like, since we don't have a package.json in our project yet, the save thing is like irrelevant. What -- save does is add your file to the package.json so that you like have this little packet of like, these are the dependencies that are needed for my app. But right now we don't have that. So what happens when you run npm install is that all it does is that it just pulls down Puppeteer and puts it in a directory under node modules.
Okay.
So it's like a quick and dirty, just get me this dependency thing, which is fine for our prototyping case here. I think we can do it nicely later. We will never do that later, as you might be familiar of the behavior of us on this show.
So what did I do while you were talking? I basically just put an URL variable, and then I exchanged that to this one, to the page go to URL, and then we should screenshot something and get an example.png here, hopefully, if this works. So let's just save this and run it. How do I run it? Node, scraper.js.
This is so cool if this works. All right.
And then just show a list. What did we get here? Example PNG.
Okay. Open it. Open it.
Can I open it here?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I think so. Actually. Oh my God, that's was really cool. Really smooth. This Puppeteer.
So you see here that it's just one image, and it's. So we haven't set a viewport size or anything. So it just screenshots this quadratic or 4x3 thing.
Yeah, but
so it's just like a mobile view, sort of.
This is amazing.
Above the phone.
This is absolutely amazing. I think that this is perfect time for fika.
Fika time! I still have no fika, so I will just continue with this pretty terrible coffee right now.
Is it like the kind of coffee that has been on brewed since you like?
Yeah, it's brewed in the office, and then the coffee machine turns itself off, and you get it, and it's cold, and then you put the coffee in microwave.
God, that's so disgusting.
Actually, I didn't do that. I did that yesterday because, because I suck. Okay, so just like a small recap, what did we do now?
We extracted all the image SRCs from the.
Oh yeah, we did that here in the thing.
So now, since we have the titles and the images, we want to proceed to build the actual little scraper. So we started a little bit of a node script, and we figured that we needed some kind of headless browser to do the scraping for us. And we Googled around and we found this thing called Puppeteer, which seemed really nice. And we tried it, and we basically just pasted it in, installed the npm module, and it worked immediately.
Which never happens.
We can be very sure that something is going to go absolutely terribly, atrociously wrong next.
If we just here at Coffee think about what is the logical next step, is that to just take the small snippets I did, the scraping snippets, and see if we get the... No, the first step should probably be to get, can we select anything from the DOM using Puppeteer?
Exactly. Just find something like this big ass title in the middle here. Can we select that out using Puppeteer? Just find the simplest possible case. I think that's our objective. Select that title as big ass title in the middle of the page. Let's do that. Writing this down here. Like I'm using this notebook to
Puppeteer,
keep stay focused.
query DOM.
Awesome.
How to scrape an element.
This is a very common use case, I suppose.
I wrote query DOM because I wanted to be politically correct, but how to scrape an element, that's better.
All right, fine.
They're using this, the following should work.
Page.evaluate. And then you just do... How do they even do that? Like
Here we have very good things.
Wow. How does that work? How did they build that? I mean, where does document come from?
Let's just copy paste this like we always do. Always regret it.
Yeah.
But let's just do it. And we can just
okay, line breaks for the love of God.
Word wrap. Oh, there we go.
That did not help.
Okay, let's unwrap.
And just do line breaks so that we can...
I do like that. Is that better?
Yeah, sure. And now 49 million people are going to suggest that you install Prettier.
Okay, let's just do that. How do I do that?
Yes,
with the P command?
Yeah, exactly. Install extensions. And then Prettier.
Many people have suggested many beautifiers and prettifiers. I will just do the first one here, install. I don't know what that is.
No, like it is the...
Is this correct?
Yeah, it is the beautifier for JavaScript now. Like, it's pretty cool that the community has actually decided on one. So, in the entire JavaScript community in the world is basically converging on one prettifier and one style, which is actually pretty awesome.
So how does this work? Do I have to click this reload button, or why did I put the reload
exactly.
button?
You need to reload the Visual Studio environment.
Okay, reload.
Right. Not sure if this is gonna start fixing things on save. Let's see if it does.
So I save here.
Yeah, and no,
nothing happened.
Hang on. Go to Prettier, the Google Prettier, and find the GitHub page.
Format and save.
Format.
Editor. Turn off format and save on per language. How do I even how do I open this?
You just open. It's the same thing as always in Visual Studio Code. You just use the command thing. No, JSON. That one.
This?
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Where? What?
No, it's because the thing is that they keep like the commonly used things on the left side that you can paste, like copy paste, and then like on the right side is your actual settings. And it also separates like user settings here and workspace settings, so you can put settings specifically for the workspace that you're in, which is pretty cool. But let's just stay with.
But I don't have a workspace, right?
I think it just uses the like the workspace is just basically a directory with a .vs code. So
I'll just put it in the user settings. I will regret this later, but that is another problem.
Yeah. So try this.
Save.
Yeah, cool. Let's try this.
Save.
Yeah.
Oh.
It worked. Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So,
cool.
So what happens if I just try to screw this up? And now I save.
Yeah.
Oh,
sweet.
Which is pretty cool. It formatted it the way I did, so I think it's I can vouch for this because it's doing the same thing I did.
Cool. You know that I heard that the definition of smart is someone that thinks like you do, but more. We want to extract that big title in the middle of the page.
So let's just call this H1.
Oops, sorry.
And change the query selector to H1 and hope that there is an H1.
Yep.
And then just text content.
Is that
Inner
is that a
text.
thing? Yeah. What is text
I'm
content?
sure it is, but I don't know it. So
What? No. Let's actually learn something here. What is text content? I haven't heard about that before.
Node.textContent.
Cool.
Property represents the text content of a node and its descendants. However, it is very different from the confusable inner text property. What do you mean by confusable? I mean, because inner text,
Yeah.
I think that something that inner text sort of takes everything below.
Yeah.
And this perhaps only takes the actual nodes.
Yeah, okay. So while text content gets the content of all elements, including script and style elements, inner text does not, showing only human readable elements. Inner text is aware of styling and won't return the text of hidden element, whereas text content does. Inner text is aware of CSS. Okay, so it seems like text content is a lot more suitable in general for our purposes of, extracting text.
I guess. Let's go for that.
Yeah.
Text content, H1.
Cool.
Save. And now it should print out what says in the H1 if we run this.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's pretty slow to boot up this headless browser, but I don't care.
Yeah, but it's booting a browser, man.
Unhandled. Can't read property text content of null. Okay, perhaps there isn't a H1. Also, why did we screenshot here? We don't have to screenshot.
No.
Let's just remove the screenshot
Yeah.
to...
H1. Null. Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What is that?
I love Google. So, Google is a search engine, the biggest one on the planet, and they have like SEO best practices of how to write a web page that is easily indexable by Google. And the first thing is to keep the title element to be same as the H1 element, which should be the thing that characterizes the page. And here they don't even have an H1. And this that is the like plausible H1, find your perfect match, has nothing to do with the title text. Services Google Marketing Platform Partners. They suck so much.
Flashing.
H2! Come on, Google, you suck.
What is that?
I realize they are different teams, but shouldn't they have like some like company-wide best practices for writing good web pages?
Good.
H2 then.
All right.
H2. I will keep this as H1 because I think it's called. It is an H1 for me.
That's amazing. All right. Let's see it. Come on, baby. Do it for us.
Yes.
Find your perfect match and give
Okay, so it works.
It does.
So now we can put our selectors here.
Yep. Let's do that.
Let's just call this something better. Instead of H1, let's call this titles.
Yep.
And here we should put our thing. We have the array. So if I just save now, it will just automatically fix this thing.
Yeah.
Save.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know how much better it turned. Do you think it turned better?
Like it's just it's just the style. I mean, but it seems like it's kind of it assumes that we have a wider.
Will it kill me now if I do like this and save? Will this destroy everything?
Let's see. It will probably destroy it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I already hate it.
Yeah, like I don't use Prettier on save actually, because this is exactly the kind of thing that annoys me. Because Prettier is nice in like the finished set of things, like, but right now we are in the middle of working on a piece of code, and like the line breaks it does are kind of like they're kind of annoying. We know where we are going, but we know that there's probably gonna be another map here, perhaps. And
all people in comments that have suggested Prettier, thank you for nothing.
Yeah, it's
okay. I tried it. It sucked.
Yeah, like I use it, but I don't use it on save because it's just too annoying. The parents doesn't make sense. Like the array.from is weird. Like the map is on the array from, but it looks, you make it look like the map is on the query selector all.
Okay, let's just... Is it okay now?
Yeah, I mean, I just meant like it doesn't look good. You made it like it didn't communicate what was actually happening.
So where do you want to put everything?
No. Okay, so the map needs to be like, because right now it looks like map is happening on query selector all because you have two parents. You see what I mean?
Like this thing instead. Because now the map is happening on the array.
This is a lot more logical.
Okay, but why is this complaining? Okay.
Oh, it was an extra parents.
I think it was when I pasted things in.
Ah, I see. It is time for a fika break.
Oh, the cliffhanger.
I know. So, what are we doing? What have we done?
Installed Prettier and uninstalled it.
Yes, it was horrible.
I like it. So I'm sure there is a thing with this. But I would like to have Prettier to be able to say prettify things according to me. Can't they have just like a machine learning how you indent things?
But the fucking point with Prettier is that you avoid that. It just has decided that this is the way it's supposed to look. And then we
but if it's not good,
then we don't argue about it. So that you don't have like these people in code reviews going back and forth saying like, oh, I think that you should indent it this way, or you should indent it that way. No, it's just Prettier. We had decided that Prettier is the way to go.
Okay.
I'm just arguing like this is the idea of Prettier.
I get it. Okay, so we installed Prettier, and it seems pretty cool, but it wasn't the right fit for me.
It's fine to use like on pull request, you know, like before you push it to the repository and for code review and before it goes into repo. But while you're editing...
So tell us, if you have an opinion about this, write that in the comments, because honestly, I am skeptical about it. I understand the need for it, and I understand because I also get frustrated when people have weirdly indented things. But I don't know if Prettier or whatever beautifier is the right way to go. Like, how do you solve it? Write that in the comments.
Yeah, what we did was that we tried to... Our goal was to extract the title of the page.
Yeah.
Which we succeeded in doing. After a long rant about how Google does not at all follow their own best practices. And
and we managed, and that verified that the whole Puppeteer thing worked with the query selector.
Yeah.
Now we have written to extract the titles.
Yeah.
But we haven't actually tried it, so we don't really know if it works, and that we'll do after copy.
Exactly. We have just right now we're going to extract the titles.
Okay, fika over. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it here. I'm excited. Let's just run this.
Cool. This should get us... Boom!
Yeah! Nice.
Very nice. And it actually gives us the array. That is incredibly cool. This is a very, very nice API that they have built.
Yes.
There is some...
It just does what you expect it to do.
Yeah, but I mean, there are also some serious black magic going on here. Like, just look at line 11 there. Where does document come from? I have no idea how they get that in there. They have to do some weird stuff where like they take the function and then like inject the document into the global scope of the function. That's some serious...
Let's just continue and do this. Copy paste this and do the same with the images.
Yeah.
Logos. And we can just console log the logos as well. Okay, I'm gonna write this from memory .logo image and try that.
You have very good...
We'll see.
Yeah.
And then we take we turn partner into logo. Instead of inner text, we'll just do the source. And we don't have to trim that. So we have the logos there and we'll print them out. Let's just save this and run it and see what we get. Yes!
Awesome.
So now, one structural thing here is that it's a bit silly to write them twice.
Yeah.
First you do titles and then logos,
Exactly.
because we don't really know, we can't be sure that the logos are in the same order as the titles.
No, but perhaps we can do a query selector all on just the compact divs.
Yeah.
And then map over that. Let's create a new one that is called partners. I must say that I'm having the best time. When you said web scraping, I was kind of anticipating that I would be really bored during this episode because it sounded like so boring, but it's like, it's weirdly satisfying. It's like a little puzzle, you know, like there's a certain Sherlock Holmes vibe to web scraping, figuring things out.
Can I make Visual Studio stop doing this and showing these previews?
Oh
because
yeah, for the love of God. Can we do that?
if you know in the comments, how do you turn them
No, let's
off?
actually do that now, because we say this every single episode. And just...
VS Code autocomplete hints turn off.
Because I don't think... It's just not smart enough. Like, I'm smarter than this.
Do I have to do all these?
Add all the following lines. Turn off all... Yeah, let's add them all.
Okay.
And like the first comment there is like, it doesn't work for me. Alright.
Okay, just paste it here.
Yeah.
I save. See what happens.
Yeah, I hope this murders it. Oh god.
I think, don't you think I have to reboot?
Maybe. I don't think so. But
okay, distraction, sorry.
yeah, whatever.
I have to
if
go
you know
in
how
like
to
10
do that,
minutes.
paste it, like, tell us in the comments. God, I really hate that thing.
So, div.compact query selector.
Yep.
We get the array and then we map it.
Yes.
Yes, we map it. And we get the compacts.
Yeah.
Compact.
Yeah.
And then we should return an object instead.
Yeah.
Which has the title and then has the logo.
Yep. And what you need to do now is that right now on line 22. By the way, we should... Hang on. Can you pull me into Visual Studio? Just share. Because I want to use a nice highlighter thing. You see here, hang on, that this here is now a function block.
Yeah.
And we want to, so it's going to interpret this as code, but it isn't really. We were going to create an object. So you need to have a parens here after the function arrow.
Okay, I will add it now.
All right.
Like that? You mean like that?
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So now we're ready to add the title. And I suppose that we can, the compact here is going to be some DOM element, no?
Hopefully.
Yeah, so let's try that. So compact, and then we want to query selector the title, the H3 title. From
how did that look?
Yeah, it's up here.
H3.
It's the one here.
Yeah, h3.title.
Cool.
And inner text.trim.
Yeah, and we can use the new one that we learned, like inner, what's it called? Inner compact text or something.
Let's do this one because we know what to expect.
Okay, fair enough.
Now. And then we want to do this logo. So we're gonna do
this one.
.logo image, and then we do the source on that one. And when we've done that, we can print out these partners to see if this works.
Sweet.
But I feel I have something missing here?
Yeah. What is broken?
Why is it complaining?
Why is it broken? No, I know why. It's the page.evaluate that isn't closed.
Oh. There we go.
There we go.
So let's save this and hope for the best. I'm afraid this won't work.
I think it will. I have faith. Not in general, but for this.
Oh, it works!
And you know what? This is excellent because we are just out of time.
Just a quick one. What did we learn?
I think we learned that I think the big learning here was that Puppeteer was amazing.
Yes,
That
amazing,
really
awesome.
Nice API, really easy to work with.
And what I love with it is that if you're using Chrome or Safari that we did, and all the things you do to scrape or find things in the DOM, you can just paste it here and it will work within this page evaluate thing.
Yeah. We learned that we did not, like I do not like Prettier. It was a bad experience. We almost immediately disliked it. Didn't do what, like it distracted us and it didn't do what we do. Write in the comment what you feel about Prettier. I think it's a good discussion because it's a potentially good tool, but it wasn't for us in this case.
And remember, if you feel like it's finally time to learn big O notation, binary trees, and that kind of some computer science stuff, go to brilliant.org/devtips. Thank you so much for watching. These videos come out every Friday on GMT 8
a.m. GMT.
8 a.m. GMT. Please subscribe. Write things in the comments. We read all the comments and we really enjoy the comments. And hope to see you in the next video, either here on DevTips or on Fun Function.
Yay! Bye!